Hari Om. Hari Om. Salutations, my dear youngsters. Thank you very much. Wish and pray you are enjoying your this year's last few days and well preparing for welcoming and fully thoroughly enjoying through performance the coming new year. Nothing in our hands, yet all in our hands. If you can strike balance between these seemingly contradicting sentences, then you have grown to be intelligent. Bhagavad Gita and all such great Indian our scriptures will guide us to empower in all these beautiful understandings. Just commit yourself not to leave. Continue. As you are growing in age, your maturities grow, your ability to understand the Gita grows. With that understanding, you will know how useful is Gita ji. And when you implement the understandings, life is made for great, grand successes and achievements. There's no doubt at all. Succeed in learning Gita. Gita makes you succeed in every aspect of the life. First is in your hands, second, the Gita ji will take care. So, welcome again. Thank you very much. Today, also, three things. First is Shloka. Today's Shloka is of Lord Hanumanji. It is a little bigger one, but I am sure you will learn it with little of your efforts. Every day I am teaching one Shloka. If you chant them as said 97 times, so 108 बार हो भी जाता है. Into your armor, one more Shloka has come. You can use it for your prayers whenever you are free, whenever you visit pilgrim places, whenever you are traveling, not as a driver, but as a traveler, when you are get tired of other works, when you want some power, inspiration. So these shlokas will help you. More than all that is, the divinity will bless you. There's no doubt at all about it. Then we will see our today's common sense thought, little sensitivities. Then the Gita. See, in Gita, nowadays we are seeing the different types of yagnas done. For the spiritual seeker, the yagna, that means offering, is the main thing with which the inner purity is gone, disturbance, agitation gone, calmness, quietness gained. With that inner calmness and quietness, about Lord, what Shastras are saying, that can be heard, understood, contemplated, and realized. That is the main purpose of these yajnas. For us also, these yajnas are such things which avoid many unwanted things, which make us mainly master ourselves. When we master our own personality layers and make them do what we want, so many things which we were missing, we can really do and achieve them. So many things we want to achieve, but we are not able to because we are the slaves of our own personality or faculties. These yajnas will help us in mastering them. So, in that angle, today's yajnas we will see. There are two yajnas told today in shloka number 26 of 4th chapter. Shrotradini indriyanyanye samyamagnishu juhvati sarvani indriya karmani prana karmani chapare atma samyama yoga no juhvati griyana dipite. That's what is 26? Yes. Shrotradini indriyanyanye samyamagnishu juhvati shabdadin vishayananye indriyagnishu juhvati. We'll talk not much, very little only. So every day, one shloka, we try to catch the essence and leave it to you for repeated listenings and contemplation and grasping the essence and getting convinced and practicing and making it a habit, making it a nature, living that and getting finally benefited by these beautiful values or wisdoms. It's in your hands. Let us start like every day. Om, 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 Om Sahana Vavatu, Sahana Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Karavavahai, Tejasvinavadhetamastu, Ma Vidvishavahai, Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Gurur Brahma sorry, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. These are our everyday prayers. Today we will learn one shloka of Hanumanji. So एक दिन भगवान गणपति, एक दिन वेंकटेश्वर भगवान, राम भगवान, कृष्ण, Devi Mata. See, we are learning every day one. Slowly we go to the level of stotrams after a month or so. I just am seeing you are increasing your capacity to learn more and more. You can. What are you doing every day? Giving some 30-40 minutes. Okay, that's enough. So today's shloka Hanumanji is Manojavam Maruta Tulya Vegam Jitendriyam Buddhimatam Varishtam Vatatmajam Vanarayutha Mukyam Sri Ramadutam Shirasa Namami. Main sentence is Sri Ramadutam Shirasa Namami. With bending my head, I am doing salutations to Sri Ramaduta Hanumanji, asking him to bless me with all powers which he used for Sri Rama Karyam. Let me also do the Rama Karya. Let me also have the powers. That is the main sentence. Sri Ramadutam Shirasa Namami. This itself is a good mantra. Sri Ramadutam Shirasa Namami. Sri Ramadutam Shirasa Namami. Sri Ramadutam Shirasa Namami. Sri Ramadutam Shirasa Namami. You can chant. And what is the greatness of that? Hanumanji are said in the earlier three lines. First, Mano Javam. Javam is speed. Mano Javam, who is as speed as the mana itself. एज इफ मन जितने वेग से भागता है उतने वेग से चलने वाले. सो टू मारुत तुल्य वेगम, अगेन इक्वल टू द स्पीड ऑफ द हाईली ब्लोइंग टॉरेंडो टाइप विंड्स. हनुमान जी वायु के वेग और मनोवेग रखते हैं. ही स्पीड इज लाइक ऑफ द वायु वेगम मनोवेग. फॉर हिज ओन वर्क ही विल गो विथ वायु वेगम, दैट इज एनफ. बट टू ब्लेस अस ही विल कम विद द मनोवेग. यू डू संकल्प, ही विल कम एंड ब्लेस यू. Because he is the Lord who is all pervading. So Manojavam as speed as mind. Maruta Tulya Vegam equal to the Vega also of the Marut means Vayu. Jitendriyam, who has conquered all the 10 plus 4, 14 Indriyas. 5 organs of action, 5 organs of perception, 4 inner instruments. Mana Buddhi Chitta Ahankara, they are called Jitendriyam. All the Indriya unke control mein. Next, Buddhimatam Varishtham, who is the best among the wise people. What is the first wisdom of Hanumanji? He has chosen to be the servant of Rama and accomplish his works of establishing dharma, protecting the devotees, eliminating the Rakshasas. This itself is his Buddhimata. And throughout his work, while serving Rama, in Ramayana we see, everywhere he was Buddhiman. You know how to deal with Mainaka, Surasa, Simeka, Lankini, how to approach Mother Sita and give her this Anguliyakam and console her everything, how to talk to Ravana or Vibhishana. Buddhimatam Varishta. When he came back, how he spoke to Vibhishana, sorry, our Jambavanji, our Angada. And after reaching Ramji से कैसा उन्होंने निवेदन किया, दुष्टा सीतेति. He did not say Sita Drushta. Because Sita, by the time that word heard, what will happen to Rama, we don't know. Because Sita ke prati, Rama had so much of love and everybody came back without the news of Sita. Only the southern direction he was waiting. If they also bring the bad news of not known where is Sita, it will collapse, make Rama collapse. Therefore, Hanumanji did not say Sita Drushta. His intelligence was Drushta Sita. First word important more than Sita is Drushta. He's seen I have Sita. Word Lord wants to listen is Drushta. Because everybody came Adrushta. From all the 3 directions of east, west, north, they returned saying, we couldn't see Sita ji. Now he is waiting only one direction, like south. Hanumanji aate hi, he did not say Sita Drushta, he said Drushta Sita. Thus itself is Buddhimatam Varishta. Like that, thousands of places we see Hanumanji's intelligence. Vatatmajam, he is son of Vayudeva. Vanara Yutha Mukhyam, he is main in the Vanara Sena. Even though Sugriva is the Raja, Angada is Yuvaraju, Jambavan are the very senior members, then Dvida, Mayanda, Neela, Nala, Gadadha, Muka, Kesari, Nisada, Sata. How many big names are there? But Sri Hanuman is special, not because he contested elections and won, but because of his own all types of beautiful qualities and personality. Everybody makes him as leader. He is a leader without being a leader. He is a king without being a king, but by being a kingmaker. He made Sugriva king, he made Vibhishana king, he made Rama king. He never became king. In this way, Vanara Yutha Mukyam, I say Sri Ramadutam to this Ramaduta, the ambassador of Lord Rama to his bhaktas, starting with gone to Sita as Ramaduta, and he has gone to Ravana also as Ramaduta, Vibhishanjik Bas gaye. Finally, he went to Bharata also as Ramaduta to say, your brother is coming, just wait, don't jump into fire. Because Bharata says, 14 years, next day, if you don't come, I will not be alive. तो in that way, श्री राम भक्तों के रक्षणा के लिए श्री राम दूत के रूप में जाकर श्री रामा समाचार of protection he gives to them, and he takes their news and requests and prayers and gives it back to Lord. In that way, always between Rama and Rama Bhakta, he goes on running, doing the seva of Rama and protection of Rama Bhakta. Such Hanuman, we are doing salutations. Shri Ramdutam Shirasa Namami. Okay. So Manojavam, Martatulyavegam, Jitendriyam, Buddhimatam Varishtam, Vatatmajam, Vanarayuthamukyam, Sri Ramadutam Shirasa Namami. You listen 5 times, you will know it by heart. Then 6 more, total 11 we do like every day. Thereafter, it is your job to make it 108. Keep a target 1080. Then let Hanumanji's Krupa come on every one of you for your own great outer and inner successes and joys. Thank you. I am starting to chant. ओम श्री आंजनेय कृपया समस्त शक्तीनां सिद्धीनां प्राप्त्यर्थम समस्त विजयानां प्राप्त्यर्थम राम भक्ति राम सेवा राम दर्शन रामानुभव सिद्ध्यर्थम श्री आंजनेय हनुमतः श्लोकस्य पारायणं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. ओम ओम. Every day I am doing that small sankalpa for all of us. Om मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयूथमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शिरसा नमामि. मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयूथमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शिरसा नमामि. मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयूथमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शिरसा नमामि. मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयूथमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शिरसा नमामि. मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयूथमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शिरसा नमामि. मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयूथमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शिरसा नमामि. मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयूथमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शिरसा नमामि. मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयूथमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शिरसा नमामि. मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयूथमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शिरसा नमामि. मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयूथमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शिरसा नमामि. मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयूथमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शिरसा नमामि. मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयूथमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शिरसा नमामि. श्रीरामदूतं शिरसा नमामि. श्रीरामदूतं शिरसा namami. So in this slokam about Hanumanji, Whatever the good qualities are told, those qualities, when we remember, then we develop the devotion. With the devotion respect, when we pray, those prayers are answered. And what we have to pray from the shloka? O Lord Hanuman, give me all the Sat Buddhi, Sat Guna, Sat Shakti like you, so that I will also live life in serving Rama, in serving Dharma, in serving the world, and enjoying myself in service. Yeah. Now we have done with our shloka, common sense thought. Now the common sense thought is what? Please, simple. What is that? Don't lose the heart, be bold, and keep on working yourself. Nowadays, the youngsters are, because of their variety of immaturities and weaknesses, are losing the heart. Hmm, sorry. Hmm, hmm. And losing all the confidence and either becoming frustrated, miserable, or going to enter into the negative habits or even to the drastic step of committing suicides they are doing. No need. You have big, huge life in front. Be positive, be optimistic. Sometimes we may enter into various moods that also by our little mistakes. If you are careful, even that can be avoided. But don't lose heart, don't lose hope. Be bold in life. Long life is ahead, lots of opportunities are ahead. Keep on working, using them, go on growing in life. While doing so, sometimes failures come, sometimes disappointments come. It will come to everyone. Like when Rama Lakshmana went to kill Ravana and all, even Rama Lakshmana also were bound by the Nagapasha. Lakshmanji even got the Shakti, but they have not lost heart and broken. They took time to come out of it. They continued journey. Life is beautiful. Life is big. Life is to perform and achieve. Life is not to succumb to small little failures or disappointments, especially you, the youth. Because every week we listen about one or the other, don't another such a bad news of some youngsters or middle-aged ones either committing suicides or many of them are going to the negative habits of drugs, drinks, or even to chori dakaiti or getting into the depressions. Why do you? Pagal hai kya? See that girl yesterday, some TV actress, 2 days back, young, 20 years only, died, committed suicide. There are so many people in the world. Parents are there, government is there, police is there, philanthropists are there, NGOs are there. Do you think nobody can help you or what? How did you commit suicide? You tell them, see, this fellow, love jihad, whatever, I don't know. He cheated me. I say, kuch hoga. That's why be careful about this nonsenses. That Brahman girl, she is Sharma, what is her name? She should have been careful in the right from the beginning. Even now, she can consult. There are so many. How can the drastic steps she can take, especially when such a good career is there, talent is there, already acted in so many movies, already so many things. What a glorious future is there. See, one small incident, even it's a big incident, it is not end of life. It is not the end of the road. We have much, much more distances to cover or travel. Whenever you are in that mood, consult some elders, get guided by them, come out of the devilish thoughts inside of these negativities. Don't lose hope or heart. Be brave, be bold, keep on moving ahead. Never end your life or never fall into depressions nor into any negative activities or negative habits. All of them are destructive. You don't need to. You have the glorious Bharata Mata with millions of people. You consult them, they will, everyone are there to support you. You come to me, we will see what's the problem, we give solution. Definitely we can throw some light on any problem. Something can be done. You need not take any drastic steps. So be bold, don't lose the heart or lose the hope. This is a common sense thought. Second one is what most important is in this only, prevention is always better than cure. Is it not? Then what is the wisdom? You are youngsters, you may not have that much wisdom, but at least this much original wisdom, if it is not there, borrowed wisdom you can have. You borrow from us, we are giving you. What is that? Right from the beginning only, your age of 6 or 7 or 10 or 12, now you must have a 14. Develop your abilities and talents instead of destroying your time and energy in the nonsense of TV, cell phone, internet, etc. Develop your ability and talents in such a beautiful manner that you are offered the jobs, etc., by the world. Therefore, the job problem, salary problem will not be there to you. First, financial security. Second is what? Develop your rapport with your parents who are the only well wishers. And if you are lucky, some of the teachers, the gurus. Be with them so that such that girl, whatever the nonsense happened in her life, that nonsense you should not enter into. Right from beginning, be very close to your parents, your elders, your gurus. Don't do anything without telling them, especially meeting the people. Who is trapping home in today's world and destroying home is most uncertain. Yet it can be crossed. One can be saved from that. One can save oneself by being in touch with the well-wishers called parents. And thirdly, study Shastras like Geetha. Read very, very good books which will tell about what for the life is to be lived for. When we aim at greater and glorious goals in life and work towards Him, toward those goals, why do we get trapped to your own mind's projection, imaginations, or some other stupid fellow's misguidance? Bewakoof ho kya tum? How can you do that? If you are right from the beginning proper, I am ordering this to the year 14, 13 years children. Never ever hide anything from your parents. They are the only ones who protect you, especially from the other people. They don't do it knowingly or wantedly. They are a double bewakoof then. You. Then together you destroy your lives. Through attachments, to attractions, to infatuations. You are human being not for all that. For everything a time will come. Don't be get misguided by every movie where a movie means a hero should fall in love. It is like falling in the daldal or the ditch, falling in a kitchen only. Murak log. Love is genuine only after marriage. First marry the partner given by the mother or parents, then you develop love. Those who can love, they can love anytime. Those who cannot love, love only for selfishness. Anytime they will be selfish only. From yourself, when you develop the art of selfless love, then you wait for the parents. What a smooth, joyful family that it will be. If the parents have seen a match for you, you married with all your abilities of love, you took care of that partner, wife or husband, whatever you are, then made a good family. How smooth it is, how simple it is, how straightforward it is. Where are the problems in that? You get attracted, infatuated, that fellow also equally, fellow or felly. Then you fight with your parents, then you go get married. Slowly, the nature, one's own nature comes out, and you become egoistic, selfish, and each are educated. Mera job, tera job, then broken, then second marriage, third marriage. पशु लोग हो क्या बेवकूफ शर्म नहीं आता You are Indian. You are not the uneducated, uncultured fellows of that side. What nonsense! Kabada bana ke rakha. And from such nonsense people, we useless, stupid people like us are expecting them to serve the country, to serve the nation, to serve the culture. What is we are fools first of all to expect from such a miserably failure fellows something noble. But still, we don't stop our work. We always see the light at the end of all the dark tunnel. So we keep on doing our work. So the common sense thought for you is what? Don't lose heart. Don't be broken. Be bold. Nothing is end in life. Don't end the life. Don't take the life into the negative habits. Don't become criminal also. Don't end to depression. डिप्रेशन में मत जाना, ड्रग्स ड्रिंक्स में नहीं जाना, चोरी इत्यादि में नहीं जाना, कमिट सुइसाइड नहीं करना है, चारों नेगेटिव. Instead of that, find someone who can guide you and you can come out of it, whatever problem. More better than all that is prevention. Prevention is right from the age of 13, 14. Make a goal, work towards it. Don't get distracted by any nonsense of anything. Conquer up to the age of 40. Thereafter, you are safe. Up to 40, you will always have the problems from people and things. Get to trapped. Be careful. This is how everybody will have to live. Then listen to like text like Geetha, read the great stories of the great achievers of the world, then get inspired by them to live a great noble life. Aim at that. When you are aiming at higher, the lower will not trap you. This is how prevent. And always confide your parents, take them into confidence, share with them. If not parents, some guru, some teacher, elders who have that selfless concern for you, who can guide you. And the world is never having the dearth of guides to us, especially our Bharata Mata. There are millions are there great people who love us and guide us. So take their support, come out. And all is in the mind only. Let me tell you the fact. The mind, you can allow it to get trapped and destroy you. Same mind, you can tune it to the higher intellect, which is having the great goals, work towards that. All in all, in that inspired, joyful mood of setting the goal, working towards the goal, live a high, greatest life. Not falling trapped. Take those examples, the Tatas, the Birlas, the Ambani, big, big people. If they also get trapped or any of these get misguided, do you think they would have brought so much of foreign exchange and industries to our nation? Think big, think about big achievers, noble people. Then you will accept the possibility that you can also live life like that. When you accept possibility, you work towards it. Then you are protecting yourself first from yourself, and you are protecting yourself from the other nonsense people around you. मेरा तो आइडिया ये है कि यू स्टडी गीता एंड बिकम इंटेलिजेंट इन एवरी आउटर इंडियन एस्पेक्ट सो स्ट्रांग that not only you are making your life so beautiful, but you are inspiring thousands around you. Not you get misguided by the useless fellows. You yourself are guiding in a right positive direction. Hundreds and thousands around you. Of course, yourself living the noble life of achievements inspired by Bhagavad Gita. Today's common sense thought is very, very critical, crucial. All the four channels, if you go, you get destroyed. Committing suicide, drinks and drugs, becoming criminal, or going into depression. Just because of नौकरी नहीं मिला और एजुकेशन पूरा नहीं हुआ or somebody cheated you. You understand? You don't cheat anyone. At least one person is saved. And who are in front of you, you can't trust anyone. At the same time, you can't doubt anyone. They're all very complicated things. But life gives different dose of experiences to teach us. But have wonderful guidance. There are people who tell you how to manage mind, who tell you how to manage the relations, who tell you how to manage the finances, who tell you how to manage the whole life itself. We are all doing that only through Gita. मेरा तो ये भावना है जो रेगुलर गीता सुनकर समझकर गीता के अनुसार जीते हैं, they will never be defeated by the life. They make life successful for themselves. I'm sure about it. Thank you. Don't lose heart. Don't get broken. Don't lose hope. Be bold at every and any circumstances. Allow that bad patch or the wave to go away and again move. The storms and thunders come and go. Now see last 4 5 days in America. Those new cities and already cities. New type of the snow rain. We know the smoke fog coming. We know hailstorms. But the sudden snow rains are you never imagine. Now from last 7 days, how much the whole country, those 12 states are suffering. -40 temperature, everything is frozen. करंट नहीं है, अब नाउ सेट हो गया कल से, नो दे आर गोइंग बैक टू देयर प्लेसेस, whoever have shifted. So every storm goes away, every earthquake goes away, every cyclone ends. You don't get flown in that. You don't need to. Just have patience, perseverance, that goes away. And your main problems will be of job and relations. Develop to your abilities and talents and get the suitable job and be happy with that. This is one rule. With the relations from your side, don't cheat anyone and trouble anyone. Second, be bold, be intelligent. To be mature to understand and manage if at all something not wanted happens. We wish and pray that the life should be smooth only. But what is it offered to us? We don't know. But no problem is without solution. Clear? No, there is no problem in the universe which is without solution. You have to have patience and observe, you will get the solution. And especially with the people, let me tell also, you love all, you help serve all. Same time, you can't expect anyone to be the same all the time. Who will change at what time for what reason is uncertain. That doesn't mean then therefore I will live alone without anybody. That also is wrong. Then because being in alone, nobody will control you. You will become more licentious and destroy yourself. All this put together is life. And you are regular to Geetha classes, you will get information, inspiration, maturity of all these aspects. And then not only academically you are doing well, not only professionally doing well, not only financially you are sound, you are happy in the mind, you are great and glorious in your contribution to the world. Your every relation is also beautiful. Thank you. Now come to Bhagavad Gita. Very important topic going on, the yagnas. Variety of yagna. Okay. First was taught to us in chapter Shloka 24, Brahmarpanam Brahmahavihi Brahmagno Brahmanahutam. There, in a yagna or in any of the activities taken as yagna, take everything as an Brahman, then you will reach as Brahma. Is a purely spiritual shloka. We dealt with it on that day. Then in the 25th shloka, yesterday we saw two types of yajnas done by two types of people. And this is for the spiritual also, for we also, we shared yesterday. Daivame vapare yagnam yoginah paryupasate brahmagnava pare yagnam yagne naivopajuhvati. So, Daivame Pare Yagnam Yogina Pari Upasate. What was the meaning of it for the spiritual people? They are the Yogina. I mean, the yogi means Bhakta yogis. Those are following the path of Bhakti, where they believe in one expression of Bhagavan. To him only they offer everything. As they are doing it, they do only what that God told us through scriptures, and anything they do, they offer it to Him. That becomes yajna. As a result, their mind is calm, quiet. Those calm, quiet minded people can listen to subtle truths said in Vedanta. They can know and realize the self and get liberation. That is the first line for them. Second line is what? Brahmagnava pare yajnam yagne naivopajuhvati. Here, the second type of people are jnana margi. Here, jnana yogi. They directly have gone to Guru. From the Guru, they are listening Upanishads. Through Upanishad jnanam, they are dissolving or offering the oblation of the ignorance in that. The very high type. Same thing what we talked for us is what? Daivameva pare yagnam yogina paripasate means what? Keep an idol in front of you, ideal. Okay. Then slowly develop your contact with them, that Lord. Then to please that Lord, you start doing your works. Pray to that Lord to be with you. Definitely that power will be there. It will help you in managing yourself and outside for greater successes. Second line, Brahma Gnava Pare Yajnam. For that, what is that? As you have developed your affinity to some expression of divine, so to develop affinity to the knowledge. Please accept and believe that there is a knowledge and seek that knowledge. Then get convinced of that knowledge. Live knowledge. A person who lives knowledge, you will not be troubled. Only ignorance fellow will be troubled. What is our problem? We continue the ignorance and we suffer. Like डिसीज इज देयर, अरे जाके थोड़ा दवा ले लो ना, कोई बात नहीं, तो सर दर्द हो रहा है, सफर कर रहा है, गो टेक, नो. So too, we are not understanding that we suffer because of misunderstanding or ignorance, and we don't accept that there is solution in the form of knowledge. We can gain knowledge to come out of that problem. We are not doing it. First and foremost, as just now we shared while giving the common sense thought, key every problem has a knowledge, a solution. If you already have the knowledge, there is no problem. The problem has come means you require a knowledge. To gain that knowledge, then sort out. नॉलेज कहो, अवेयरनेस कहो, इंफॉर्मेशन कहो, एनालिसिस कहो, राइट थिंकिंग कहो, राइट डिसीजन कहो, ये सब बुद्धि के काम है. ये करते ही रहना. Like you failed in chartered accountancy, let us say, group 1 intro. Now you can go to depression, you can go to frustration, you can blame the exam paper setting people, you can blame the fortune, you can blame God. Every Bewkoof does that. But the knowledge aspect is what? In that key, these exams are tough. It is not only your preparation, but they have a set of CS only want to pass in an year. Therefore, the high graded people only are given the chance. Civil services में ऐसा होता है. Therefore, if I want, I have to be in that higher group. If I am not in that higher group, definitely I'll fail. So if I have to be into that higher group, my ability, my intelligence, and my working hours, if I plan them properly, then at least I can successfully, that means what? Sufficiently or satisfactorily I can attempt. Is it not? Even after 20 attempts also you fail, still you are successful because you tried and attempted. Why were you not successful even 20 attempts? In every 20 attempts, the other successful people were more deserving, more working hard, more intelligent than you, more than these things. They are needed for the nation more than you. Therefore, they are given that job. So don't get disappointed by that. You are qualified for something. Like I am given job of Geetha, why should I be disturbed by other people's doings? उनको वो दिया है भगवान ने, मेरे को ये दिया है. जो मुझे देते हैं वही मैं करूंगा. Are you understanding what is the meaning of Brahmagna pare yagnam yagne naivopajuhvat is be intelligent. If you don't have sufficient data, take from others. Swamiji, I failed in this. I am feeling misery. I am frustrated. Please can you guide me how to come out of it? Swamiji will tell you. As I told you just now, everybody will fail in life and makes the failures as stepping stones to success. So some places you did mistakes, rectify them. Some places you have to do better, you better them. When you do that, you will get it. And we will give you ideas, suggestions, find your abilities, find your talents, find the resources which you have, and where how you can use these three for your own success. देखो ये समझना प्रयत्न करना ही जिंदगी का मजा है. There is nothing called as success in the world continuous. No field you will succeed, but effort to success is always there. Effort is required. Effort is knowledge first, planning second, executing. That is why from the day one we are talking only this topic, especially for our beloved you all youth. Set the goal, plan, gather the resources, get the inspiration within. Don't get distracted or troubled. Relentlessly keep on working. Make it a habit to work according to a plan. Why will not the success come? Then we came to the next level of success is not in terms of achieving, success in terms of performing. Through performance, definitely success comes. That we give it to the world, we take up another job. That is the great people's way of living. And such people, they're enjoying performance, not results. The one who can enjoy performance in the present is already successful. That's what we thought yesterday, day before also, if you remember. So this is how Geetha ji is guiding us in those two shlokas, one shloka, two lines yesterday. In the same line, how to master our other two personalities, Vyavahara, is said in the next shloka, in which two yagnas are mentioned. Okay? Beautiful shloka it is. Shrotraadinindriyanyanye samyamagnishu juhvati shabdadinindriyanyanye ఇంద్రియాగ్నిషు జుహ్వతి. అంతే కదా, దట్ ఈస్ వాట్ ఈస్ నా శ్రోత్రాదీని ఇంద్రియాన్ని సమయం శబ్దాదీని విషయాన్ని ఇంద్రియాగ్నిషు జుహ్వతి. ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ, I chanted it. So in this shloka 26 of chapter 4, we are seeing two yajnas. The words of this shloka are Shrotradeen Indriyani. Shrotradini Indriyani Anye Samyamagnishu Juhvati. Shabdadin Vishayan Anye Indriyagnishu Juhvati. तो यज्ञ में अग्नि होता है, आहुति होता है, आहुति अग्नि में डालते हैं. In any yajna, there is a fire, there are oblations. You offer the oblations into that fire. This is called the yajna. It's a simile. Keep it always in the mind till we see the next 4 shlokas. Yesterday, Bhagavan was the Agni. In that offering, all our activities was the yajna. So too, the Brahmajnanam was the Agni. Offering it, all our ignorances was yajna. So too, in our life also, keeping the Lord in our life and taking His blessings was our offering or yajna. So too, being intelligent was the Agni. In that intelligence, offering the stupidities or the tentative failures was the Agni, yajna for us. Today also, two things are told. Shrotradini Indriyani Anye Samyamagnishu Juhvati. Beautiful expression it is, I tell you. If you are tuning, no, you will understand. When you understand, you will jump with joy. And when you practice and make it a habit, you will never be without joy in life. Shrotradini Indriyanyanye Samyamagnishu Juhvati. Shabdadin Vishayan Anye Indriyagnishu Juhvati. These are the two yajnas. There is Agni, there is oblation. The oblation is offered to the Agni or the fire. This is called as Yajna. What is the result? Result for the spiritual people are, they are freed from inner compulsions. The mind is becoming calm, quiet. With a calm, quiet mind, they study higher Upanishads, they meditate, they go beyond every name and form, they realize the God. For you and I, it helps us in mastering our faculties, making right use of the faculties, conserving their energies, not allowing them to get distracted and dissipate our energies. These are the benefits which you and I accrue and which is very essential. When I set my goals, to reach to that, I have to put all efforts, but that lot of energies are required. We are squandering them, squattering them unnecessarily. These things will make us conserve. We will see that shloka. 10-12 minutes we take, something left out tomorrow. We'll see. Now let us chant first of all. The words are Shrotradini Indriyani Anye Samyama Agnishu Juhvati Shabdadin Vishayan Anye Indriyagnishu Juhvati. These are the 2 lines of the Shloka 26, chapter 4. Om Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama Sri Geetha Sharanam Mama Sri Vyasa Sharanam Mama Sri Sadguru Sharanam Mama Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama Sharanam Mama Sharanam Mama. Om Sri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Srimad Bhagavad Gita Atha Chaturthodhyayah Jnana Karma Sannyasa Yoga. Shri Bhagavan Atha Shadvimshah Shloka. Shadvimsha means 26. Shri Bhagavan like every day, chant repeat twice and once together. We become familiar with the words. The word meaning I will explain you. Total thought for spiritual people and also lesson for us. These are the 3 topics every day we are doing. You have to listen repeatedly to catch the essence of it. Anything if we are missing, we are covering it in the next day. That's how our classes every day are giving you a very good opportunity to empower your intellects with the knowledge of Gita, which is nothing but the thinking and knowledge of the Lord Himself, Lord Krishna. Thank you. Shrotradeendriyanyanye Shrotradeendriyanyanye Samyamagnishu Juhvati Samyamagnishu Juhvati Shabdadin Vishayan Anye Shabdadin Vishayan Anye Indriyagnishu Juhvati Indriyagnishu Juhvati. Again, श्रोत्रादीनीन्द्रियाण्यन्ये श्रोत्रादीनीन्द्रियाण्यन्ये संयमाग्निषु जुह्वति संयमाग्निषु जुह्वते शब्दादीन विषयानन्ये शब्दादीन विषयानन्ये इन्द्रियाग्निषु जुह्वति इन्द्रियाग्निषु जुह्वति टुगेदर श्रोत्रादीनीन्द्रियाण्यन्ये संयमाग्निषु जुह्वति शब्दादीन विषयान् अन्ये इंद्रियाग्निषु जुह्वति. Array Indians, intelligent Indians, you with all your ability had applied concentration. Watch all Hollywood movies and understand the fictions, the actions, the mysticisms there, or the fill up the blanks there, and the language. So much effort you put to understand them, and only for entertainment. Why can't you be focused in that way? To understand the highest mystical knowledge of every success, including liberation, given by Krishna as Gita. थोड़ा कोशिश करते हो चैंटिंग नहीं होता मेरे से पे छोड़ कर यार, थोड़ा कोशिश करते हो समझ में नहीं आ रहा करके छोड़ के जा रहे, अब कभी नहीं आएगा समझ में फिर. हाउ कैन यू बी दैट वीकलिंग? Take it as challenge. I will chant Geeta. I will by heart the shlokas of Geeta. Every shlokas dictionary meaning you'll understand. Every shlokas literal meaning I will understand. Every shlokas indicated meaning I will understand. I will understand every shlokas spiritual practice and also the success for my life. That way you take a challenge of studying Geeta. You will master one श्लोक टेक्स्ट गीता को आप मास्टर करोगे जिंदगी में. there is no end for your achievements and successes. It is in your hands. I to order you this or expect from you or request you, don't give up, don't lose heart or the hope कि हमसे समझ में नहीं आ रहा है. क्यों नहीं आएगा? When you can understand the algorithms, the Pythagoras theorems, the very difficult physics and chemical components and all, and big bulky books you are studying and remembering all those electronics, the electricals, nothing is easier for you. The medicines, is it easy to understand all these pathologies, the pharmacologies, or the anatomies, the physiologies, and remembering them? You are struggling for that in your medicine. In physics, is it easy to sound lights, math, magnetism, all of that samajna? In zoology, is it easy to remember all the plant, their activity, and sab kuch? Which is the ology easy in this world? No ology is easy. Is it not? And you are struggling for it and you are learning. When you can struggle and learn that, you can learn this philosophy, the Gita also. वो बंदा जो उधर फेल हो जाएगा इधर भी फेल हो जाएगा, इधर फेल है तो उसका अर्थ है वो उधर भी फेल है. If somebody is running away from Gita, I can clearly understand that he is running away from every difficult challenge. He wants the easier methods. The easiest method is to become a beggar only in the world. उसके लिए भी दिमाग चाहिए. Nobody gives you continuously. Never give up. You can understand Gita. It is your Lord Krishna's speech. It is. Pray to him, pray to Gita ji, pray to Vyas Bhagavan, pray to your Guru. They will bless you to make you understand. Once you understand, the life is glorious, life is beautiful. When the understanding is implemented in practice. Okay, by the way, I just shared it. Just thoughts, one or the other. Every day will discuss so that we should not give up our this pursuit. एक बार शुरू किया ये 700 श्लोक होने तक छोड़ना नहीं. That itself is a great achievement. 700 shlokas given to me by Swamiji, I heard on YouTube. A lifelong memory hai. And that knowledge also, if you repeatedly contemplate and own yourself, it is a great achievement. And if you implement that, क्या जिंदगी का मजाल ही अलग रहेगा. You want to be like that? Or I don't difficult time, Geeta, I can't. I will live my life like buffalo, stupid, useless, ignorant only, attracted, attached, infatuated by everything, and no energy, no time, depressed, frustrated, dejected, despondent, and then अब जी के क्या करे जब दिल ही टूट गया. ऐसा बेवकूफ बनना है. Already those who are intelligent among you and succeeding, Gita gives higher guidance, higher direction. It tells you success is not working for your selfish goal. Success is for working for the world. Not even that. Success is to work for the divine. Even beyond, the ultimate success is to become one with divine. So, to every level, the people, Gita has a higher guidance to give them, higher inspiration to give them. Yeah. Now come to the shloka. So simple it is, but beautiful it is. First one I'll tell, second. Shrotradini indriyani anye. Anya means some of the other yagna doing people. Anya yogis. Other spiritual seekers are the people like us who want to master ourselves. What they are doing? Shrotradini indriyani samyama agnishu juhvati. Here, what is the Agni? Samyama. Samyama, you all know, Sayam, control, discipline. You know, in that Agni called as Samyama, in the Agni called as discipline, in the Agni called as control, they are offering the oblations. What are the obligations? Shrotradini indriyani. We have the ears, we have the eyes, we have the nose, we have the mouth, we also have the skin to touch, we have organ of genital organ evacuation, hands to hold the things, legs to walk, mouth to speak. These are the 10 organs we have. Their yajna is to offer these organs to the fire called as self-accepted, self-discipline, self-accepted, self-control. Thus, they are not exceeding the limits of becoming slave to the sense organs. That means what? Their yajna is living a life of niyama with the sense organs. They always have thus far and not further, pakka defined in their life. Further, some people are there, totally samyama they do. No, I'm talking little idealistic thing. There are some higher speakers. Every of the indriya they dissolve in the samyama. There are many people. Each of the indriya, whatever is minimum required for life, in that they use. Further, they use them for their spiritual sadhana. Beyond that, how much ever attractions come from outside, how much ever temptation come from inside, they are always are in the samyama. The tongue wants taste, taste, taste. These fellows, they dissolve or they offer the tongue, the indriya, in the Agni called as samyama. They never fulfill the demand of the tongue for the taste of so many things and become slaves. They don't eat for the taste, they eat for life. And they live life only for successes. And their success is knowing the God or spiritual goal. See, श्रोत्र आदि इंद्रियों को संयम रूपी अग्नि में आहुति डालना भी एक यज्ञ है. And these spiritual seekers, what they do? Indriyas are there, but they don't use them just like that. Only for spiritual thing they use. How much of people they tell them, how much of the outer objects tempt them, how much of the inner thoughts come. Slowly they conquer, they pacify, they quieten them to such an extent. They are always a samyami. कोई भी इंद्रिय बियॉन्ड उनके कंट्रोल का हाथ में फिसल कर नहीं जा रहा है. That samyama itself is Agni. Offering our indriyas into that samyama Agni itself is a great yajna. Now, is it not required for you and me also? In the samyama rupi Agni, if we don't offer our indriyas, can any day come in our life where we can curb or control our sense faculties? Without controlling them, can we put them in the goal chosen by us? Think about it. And already we discussed in 3rd chapter, 4th chapter so many times that the satiation of the senses can never happen. जब कितने भी टीवी चैनल्स देखते रहो, आंख कभी नहीं बोलेगा वो सफिशिएंट हो गया, अब हम बंद करते हैं. आज के लिए बंद करेगा वो, फिर कल से शुरू, फिर परसों शुरू. It will never get satisfied. There's no end to the indriyas when you go on becoming slave. Only way is what? Sanyam karo. And why we have to do samyama? Because we are human beings and we have great goals set for us to achieve. Those who don't have the sanyama, neither they have the goals. Even if they have goal, they don't put effort to achieve because they are not sanyamita. Half of the people have never goal, totally intelligent. Remaining half have the goal but never reach because the reason is totally intelligent. Indulgent, not intelligent. Indulgent. Indulging. यू एंड आर ऑफ दैट टाइप. हमको लगता है हमको डॉक्टर बनना, लॉयर बनना एंड ऑल, बट करते ही नहीं मेहनत कोशिश भाई. यू आर इंडल्जिंग इन ऑल द सेंस प्लेजर्स. चूज सेंस प्लेजर्स चाहिए कि हायर गोल्स चाहिए. दे कांट गो टुगेदर. कैन यू बी साइमल्टेनियसली स्लीपिंग एंड वेकिंग? Choose both of them. You want to sleep or you want to wake? In the same way, those who have gone for the pleasures of senses and all, they have lost all the ability, concentrations, powers. They become so ineffective. उसको 2 into 2 भी नहीं पता चलता. वो कैलकुलेटर में दबा के बोलते तो बोलो ना, अब वेट करो, कैलकुलेटर में बैटरी खत्म हो गया, चार्ज लगाओ, 2 into 2 is 4. अब बताओ 2 plus 2. सर कैलकुलेटर खराब हो गया. वही 2 into 2 also it is showing 4. 2 plus 2 also it is showing 4. अब दिस फेलो को क्या करें? इतना बुद्धू घोचू है. Why all the faculties are drained of energy? Because of not doing संयम. अब देखो, बात कृष्ण भगवान ने कहा, बात गीता माता ने कहा, बात हम शेयर कर रहे हैं. अब उसको कितना आप समझोगे, कितना मानोगे, कितना प्रैक्टिस करोगे, उसका कितना फायदा, इट्स इन योर हैंड्स. Those who have fully understood and agreed and practiced, 100% benefited. आधा किया तो आधा, जिसने सुना ही नहीं, समझा नहीं, किया ही नहीं प्रैक्टिस, then they become without samyam agni, indriyas are lost in the vastus and then they are slaves. और देखते देखते उम्र बीत जाएगा, अपॉर्चुनिटीज खत्म हो जाते हैं. neither नौकरी, nor promotions, nor good achievements in life, nothing there to celebrate, nothing there to feel proud of oneself. How can you live life like that? Are you an animal or what? You are a human being. So इंद्रियों को संयम रूपी अग्नि में आहुति करना is one यज्ञ. Second is interesting one. शब्दादीन विषयान अन्ये इंद्रिय अग्निषु जुह्वति. What is that? Does it mean that we should not involve in any शब्द स्पर्श रूप रसगंध? तो फिर मर ही जाएगा तुम. Therefore, what they do is, these Shabda Sparsha Rupa Rasa Gandha are the oblations. Now, they offer into the Agni called as Indriyas. And how, as I said just now, only in that much quantity or quality with which he is not missing or losing his energies and he is not getting distracted from his own goal. Both are equally true. See, anybody can follow extremes. Extremely, I will not do anything, or I will fully indulge in that. Any fool can do that. The wisdom is what? Doing, yet doing only that much, by which no loss is occurred or incurred and the gain or benefit is achieved. Like all of us ना, घर में बातें नहीं करूंगा करके चुप होते हैं, और करते हैं तो लड़ते हैं. Every बेवकूफ can do. The wisdom is what? बात कर भी रहे लेकिन लड़ भी नहीं रहे. Is it not the beauty? That is more difficult. Because I don't talk, the wife and husband never talk for 1 week. Then only on paper, tum gade ho, tum ullu. They do all that. Later on one day, okay, anyway, I'm fed up of you. Morning 4 o'clock, I have to go. Wake me up. He writes on a paper and gives her. Okay, she replies. Next morning, 4 o'clock, she writes on a paper. 4 बज गया उठ. वो कागज पे लिख के रख दिया. He should not wake him up. Then 6 बज गया उठकर देखा तो कागज में हो. Flight is gone. Or talk in such a way that all love, respect goes away. You start looking down upon each other. Slowly, slowly, we talk and fight like dogs and cats. Anybody can do that stupidity. The wisdom is having wisdom, how much to talk while maintaining all the dignity, respect, love, value, so that that synergy of being together is energized or used for some great achievements. By the way, so the second line is what? Shabdadin Vishayan Anye Indriya Agnishu Juhvati means what? In the Indriyas, which are Agni now, the like Shabda is to the ears, Sparsha is to the skin, Rupa is to the eyes, Rasa is to the tongue, Gandha is to the nose. These 5 Indriyas are the fires, the 5 objects are the oblations. So he is offering in such a way that the life is lived dignified way, noble way, beautiful way. For example, the food is offered to the tongue or mouth means what? What is the yajna here? Here the इंद्रिय रूपी टंग को वो भोजन डाल रहा है जिससे पेट खराब नहीं हो रहा है, जिससे दिमाग खराब नहीं हो रहा है. दिमाग खराब होगा when you become passionate about that type of food. पेट खराब होएगा when that food good for taste but not good for stomach. Therefore, quantity wise, quality wise, timing wise, exactly perfectly offering that food by which the tongue also happy, tummy also is happy, thinking और the बुद्धि भी बिगड़ा नहीं, उसको कहते हैं श्रोत्र शब्दादीन विषयान्य इंद्रियाग्निषु जो होते. So too with the eyes. Okay, to the eyes you are offering the forms, colors. So you are watching TV and all. There are thousand programs come in TV net. They are destructive more, useful or less. No, it is your choice. You are given eyes by the Lord. The people, the scientists have made a TV or all this thing in front of you. Some selfish, stupid fellows have made every type of useless program. Some wise people have made useful programs. All are in front of you. Now you have to do the yajna. What is yajna here? To the eyes, you allow those forms enter which really make the mind inspired, make the intellect matured with knowledge. Also, you should not be disturbed in negative manner. That is how, if you can use those electronic gadgets which you look through the eye, you are a wise person. So to कान के द्वारा you can listen every nonsense, you can listen useful also. Both the things are there in the world. Please remember, by choosing to listen or see negative, thereafter destroying your life, then blame anyone. Nobody will take their blame. It is your life, it is your dimag, it is you after listening from here have to think and decide for your life. You are answerable. And I told you million times, if you succeed, everybody will celebrate with you. If you fail, they give blame only to you. Therefore, in a positive mood, what is the positive mood here? Everybody is living life like that. What is special about it? Geetha or all the Shastras are telling me this life of higher goals or disciplines. Let me go for it. In this way, positively, intellectually, get inspired. Don't come out of the negativities only out of fear or sentiments, but come out of the negativities because you want to live a positive life, a higher life, a goal oriented life, an effortful life, a successful life. अब करना है ऐसा, obviously you have to leave the negative. If you want to give up your excessive sleep or watching TV, it is a very headache to you. You can't do. Instead of that, if you make a positive goal that I have to achieve this or that, I have to learn more language, a computer or more technology. When we positively have a goal, obviously these things you give up. This way, always positive and optimistic to achieve the higher things, come out of the lower. I am giving this explanation for this next yajna, second yajna today, that Shrotradain Indriyanyagnya Samyamagnishvati Shabdadain Vishayananye Indriyagnishu Juhvati. So all the Shabda Sparsha Rupa Rasagandha are the oblations, and the five organs are the fires. In that fire, he is offering these oblations in such a manner that the life is day by day become beautiful only, not ugly. If you go on adding wrong food through the tongue to the stomach for some days, whole body is spoiled. So too through the ears, all wrong things you go on listening, your mind will be spoiled tomorrow. So much through the eyes also, all the unwanted things you go on seeing, again your intellect is corrupted there. जी यू हैव टू बी केयरफुल. यार तुम देख सकते हैं चीज दिखता है, इसका अर्थ नहीं है कि देखना चाहिए. तुम सुन सकते हो और सुनने को है, इसका अर्थ नहीं है कि सब सुनना है. This is the biggest problem today happening, especially in the youth, that out of that stupid thought of right of information, all the nonsense they are getting through the eyes and ears, which they are not able to manage, and mismanagement के कारण those same things which they are seeing with eyes and listening with ears, they are destroying themselves. मैं तो भगवान से ही प्रार्थना करता हूँ, भगवान वही चीज मुझे देना जिसको मैं दुरुपयोग नहीं करूंगा, मेरे तरक्की के लिए आपके यहाँ पहुंचने के लिए मैं सदुपयोग करूंगा. चाहे वो मनी हो, चाहे लोभ का हो, चाहे कोई नॉलेज और इंफॉर्मेशन का हो, whatever it is given, it should help me in growing, not destroying. And you are getting every information only to destroy you. Is it required? But who will stop you unless yourself decide for it? Therefore, you have to do the Samyamagni also, Indriyagnish Juhvati. Samyama Agni is don't hook on to the TV 24 hours. Indriya Agni means only see that one which is informative, which is educational, which is inspirational to you. Both you have to manage. You can't be without friends. You cannot waste your life with the friends also. What to do? Have those friends, be friendly for that purpose, together do those things by which both are growing, both are maturing. These are called as yajnas. See how wonderfully Gita ji is guiding us. Think about it. The subtle truth of it gets revealed to you only. You will appreciate it. Wish you all the best. Few more thoughts are there in this regard. We'll discuss them tomorrow. Then take up some more yajnas tomorrow. Then sarvani indriya karmani prana karmani chapare atma samyama yogagno jupati gnana dipite dravya tapo yajna. Such a topic it is, I tell you, fourth chapter. You are so lucky to get exposed to all these informations. Make it as knowledge, it is in your hands. And I have full hope on you that you are intelligent enough to analyze and understand. When you are intelligent to study all sciences, when you are so intelligent to defeat your parents and your grandparents, why are you not intelligent in understanding that? सबको हराने माहिर हो तो गीता समझ में क्यों नहीं होगा? तुम्हारे अंदर कैपेसिटी है. I know you will do it also. And I wish and pray Gita ji reveals to you the noble students, and Krishna Bhagavan blesses and empowers you with all wisdom and readiness to function, and you live the life accordingly. Make it beautiful yourself and world at large. In short, Gita is giving us such knowledge which will give us goal, which changes our attitudes, which eliminates all the negativities from us, which makes us do those positive things by which we are benefited, world also benefited. Thank you. Let us chant the shloka. Om Sri Bhagavanuvacha Shrotradinindriyanyanye Samyamagnishu Juhvati Shabdadin Vishayan Anye Indriyagnishu Juhvati. In your book Anya, it will be like that. Don't correct it. According to Sanskrit grammar, it is written as Anya only. But while chanting, while breaking, you have to say it Anye. Second line, Shabdadin Vishayan Anya. It will be written like that, printed like that. Don't change it. It is like that only. It is correct grammatically. But while chanting, while breaking means I am not chanting in one flow the total line. If the total line is chanted one glow, then Anya I will say. Like Shabdadin Vishayan Anya Indriya Agnishu Juhvati. But when I am stopping there, then Ekara comes. Shabdadin Vishayan Anye Indriyagnishu Jihvati. That A becomes A because of the E, the vowels there. That is how it's a Sanskrit grammar. You need not worry. I just wanted to say to you, don't correct the book. Book is right only. Don't correct me. The chanting also right. Because sometimes our over smartness, either we correct Swami or we correct the book. श्रोत्रादीनीन्द्रियाण्यन्ये संयमाग्निषु जुह्वति शब्दादीन् विषयान् अन्ये इंद्रियाग्निषु जुह्वति. Today's shloka is Geeta ka ye hai, and our common sense thought today is don't lose hope or the heart, be bold, just take confidence into confidence. Our well-wishers, share your problems with them, solve them and move ahead. Don't put an end to the life by any of these four nonsense means of either committing suicide or going for drugs or drinks or becoming criminal or entering into depressions. All of them are unhealthy ways. And the best thing is what? Prevention is better than cure. Right from beginning only. Empower yourself in all your abilities, faculties, understanding, maturities, so that such naubat or problem never comes. Thank you. And the shloka of Gita today of Hanumanji. मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयूथमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शिरसा नमामि. श्रीरामदूतं शिरसा नमामि. Thank you for everyone who are making use of these Gita guidances. Inform others, please forward to all. Known to you, more and more may people listen and get the glimpse of Gita. Thank you. See you tomorrow with another shloka.